This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. It's the Mississippi State Bulldogs against the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt here in the booth, and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Ole Miss head coach before the game. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The Bulldogs will kick this away to get us going. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run out to the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. There's the handoff. That one moves the ball to the 16.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard. These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got space.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up games like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. back to throw. It's Taylor. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught quickly. Now here he goes. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
He's got a creep, putting toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
That is a statement drive, Chris. To start this drive, you're really thinking about just trying to change the field position, but they drive all the way down and put it in the end zone. That is an exclamation point during this game.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Brings up a 2nd and 2. And it's a bunch formation. Hands it off on the counter. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is the exact reason that you get aggressive on 2nd and short. Look at the defense. They're selling out to stop the run, and they do here, and they provide themselves with a chance to get off the field on 3rd down. But as an offensive play caller, look at those safeties. They're down low. Take a shot on 2nd and short.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, in these 3rd and short situations, I always expect a run play, knowing that if they get themselves closer, they're going to go for it on 4th down, but they avoid that decision overall, and they're able to just throw for a 1st down. Nice job by this quarterback. He found the open man, and they're able to produce that 1st down anyway.
And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The back's got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Inside give now from the shotgun. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation. The entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a 1st down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. And it's Ole Miss in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. scanning the field. It's Taylor. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Got an opening here. Breaks. Here he goes. At the 20. Crosses the 10. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Calls his own number again. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Powers into the end zone.
This is such a great decision as he's attacking the defense, making reads. He's got that slot player as his option pitch, but he doesn't have a defender there taking him. So, Chris, he goes upfield, and no one's there to stop him, and he's into the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander. So the catch sets up 2nd and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff heading left. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to the left. Fired into a tight window and picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Now a whistle. Timeout is called just before it would have been a delay of game. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Dropping back, it's Taylor. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handing off on the draw play. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. QB keeper all the way. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Having to prepare for and stop this quarterback-oriented run game is so difficult as a defense because it adds an extra hat. And here, they're doing a nice job. And you can tell the front 7 is being aggressive. They're adding players from the back end in the secondary, and the offense is still able to get the 1st down.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's got space. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. He runs it into the end zone.
Well, this is what makes him such a great player, is that once he breaks that 1st level and he gets to the 2nd and 3rd level, he's just so elusive and he's so explosive, and the defense just cannot corral him, and he takes off for a big touchdown. This guy is just electric on the outside. What a great pass.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Lacey. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. Mississippi State calls their 2nd timeout now. Just the 1 timeout remaining now in the half. 1st down and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, we knew these outside linebackers were going to be a problem in the pass rush, and they are here again. On the blitz on the outside, these tackles are just not getting out there and securing the edge. Outside linebacker getting to the quarterback, and they get another sack.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then the real key is at the quarterback. He can become a threat as a runner. And here on the designed run, it's an explosive play for this offense. Just so many threats to try to defend. This defense has to adjust. If you're the defensive play caller, you've got to put a safety down into the box. You've got to get to a single high look and get the numbers on your side so you can stop the run. This is far too easy for an offense. Back-to-back rushes for 1st downs.
The Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Lacey. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is so valuable for a defense to get the offense off schedule on first down. A nice tackle for loss, and now it's second and long.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. They look to throw it here on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
This is classic bend but don't break defense. What an excellent job by this group, forcing the offense to snap it over and over and over again, 10-plus times, and then they come up with the interception. Beautiful job by them, and a resilient play getting that turnover.
That's good for a first down near the 40.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff, is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here, he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process. No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Home in the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Dropping back, it's Taylor. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
So that wraps up an uneventful first half. We'll take a break and hope for more excitement in the second half ahead. And the Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. And they get the second half started with the running play. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. A quick juke. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job. These linebackers are so fast. Watch them right here get behind the line of scrimmage. It's a big tackle for loss, and now the offense is behind the chains.
Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Taylor. Grab down the middle, it's Evans. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, I'm pretty sure this quarterback saw the outside leverage of the defense, and he knew he could work inside with the inside receiver. The key here for the receiver is you've got to attack the inside shoulder of the defender, and if you do that, it's almost impossible to defend. That's a good completion and an easy throw for the quarterback.
The Bulldogs will send the punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Look out, he's got space ahead. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Second down play coming up. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
What a great call from the coordinator. He blitzes that near side, short side corner, and he's in the backfield for a tackle for loss on first down. That's exactly how to set yourself up for success on second and third down. Great call from that coordinator.
Caught over the middle. It's Cook. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
Looking to throw it on first down. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Well, this offense better figure out this protection because you cannot allow pressure to come right up the middle of the field, right into the face of the quarterback. I think they need to full slide. This running back is not doing a great job identifying the linebackers, and here the Mike linebackers right in the lap of the quarterback right away.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, this defense has no answer for that wide receiver, and the quarterback does a great job getting him the ball on time and on target. That's allowing him to run after the catch. Beautiful run after the catch. I would go right back to him because, again, this defense has no...
Touchdown, Ole Miss. He barrels into the end zone.
This is outstanding execution from this offense and specifically this quarterback. Watch as he attacks the pitch key, and he forces that pitch key to take him, so then he gets the pitch out to the running back, and it's an easy touchdown. It is so difficult to stop. So many guys have to do the right thing defensively, and the offense takes advantage for a touchdown.
They'll try to run this one in. This time he stopped short, scored the touchdown, but doesn't back it up with a 2-point conversion. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And he's brought down at the 16. He would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Taylor. And and he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, that's an excellent defensive series, and this coordinator on that side has got to be thrilled with the way that they're playing, both against the run and the pass. Their front 7 is doing a great job not allowing 1st and 2nd down success, and then you're sticky in coverage, and you get off the field on 3rd down.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up with the 31. Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 36. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward.
Deep shot caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Rebels. The offense takes the lead here in the 2nd half. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Taylor. Here comes the rush. They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here, the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pressure's on. No room to run. They bring him down for no gain. And it's Ole Miss in front, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. Look out, off and running. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. The Bulldogs answer back with a score of their own.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down, you've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution. They're able to take the lead.
And it's caught in the end zone. They convert the two-point try.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these two-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Moves the ball up to the 30. 5-yard pickup on first down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. From the shotgun, drops back. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Could take it all the way. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Mississippi State. A crucial pick 6.
This is exactly the risk you run when you're trying to be too aggressive down in the fourth quarter, forcing the football down the field. What an incredible job defensively stepping in front of this one and taking it back, and now a 2-possession lead. Looks like this one's going to close it out.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Oh, what a grab! That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Gotta go, gotta go. It's fast tempo, it's fast pace. You need the ball twice. You got to get this down the field as quickly as you possibly can. As a quarterback, it's time to start putting the ball in precarious situations. Take some risks, force the ball down the field.
Makes the catch in his space. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
This is exactly what they need, Chris. They need to continue this rhythm right here. This quarterback makes a nice throw, but now they need to continue this ball down the field because they've got a multiple possession deficit. I think you've got to go quickly. You got to get this ball in the end zone and then see where you can go after that.
The Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, watching tape of this free safety, he's so good in this center field position. He's got man defense being played in front of him, and so he can float. Wherever the quarterback's eyes go, he goes. And watch as he just floats with the eyes, and then he's able to bat that ball away. What a good player.
Grab down the middle. It's Cunningham. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. Finds his man. It's Alexander. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different. I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Pitches to the back. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Here comes a handoff. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Yeah, that's a really nice stop from the defense here. You get goal-to-go situation, you got to bow your neck as a defense and play hard. And look at the block destruction up front.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That is just a monster sack, Chris. After this long drive that the offense has put together, now they're facing a 3rd and long. This is one of those opportunities as a defense that you've got a chance to get off the field. This is a time to make a play.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Rebels. The Rebels back on top. Extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And he stopped the front 7 all over him that time.
You know, it feels like the offensive coordinator tried to go back to that well one too many times on this series. They've certainly been effective running the quarterback all day long, but might be time for a play action. Use that effectiveness early in the game to build.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions, but the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how...
He's got room to run. Look out. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of 17. This running back just continues a monster performance in this championship game. Joel, they're feeding the hot hand. Interesting to see how they play it in this must-score drive.
Chris, I think a lot of it depends on what the defense does.
Loose football. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. What a brutal miscue to put the ball on the ground, Joe, in that situation.
They had to get points on that series, and that's why that play from the defense is so impressive. It seems like every time they've needed a stop today, some sort of play, they've been able to get it. This defense is so opportunistic, and a huge turnover right there.
Leaning on the run game here. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Breaks. Now here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan. And obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? That run takes it across the 30-yard line. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for a late deep shot. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Chris, it's technically not over, but boy, it feels like that game was just ice. Great stop by the defense. You're up 2 possessions. Now your offense is on the field. A few running plays, and this thing's probably over.
Handoff to the single back. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Now they'll take a quick timeout here to avoid the delay of game. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the same runner's got it again. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.